is mad random, but I wanted to ask, like, in your definition, what is your definition of crump? Well, how would you? I mean, sorry, not well, that too. But what is your definition of buck? Like, what is something that's buck? Like,
Well, I can answer both. Like kingdom radically uplifting mighty praise. I'm sticking with the beginning of it.
mhm.
I understand people want to switch it up. I get
Nah,
it. I
that's the
respect it.
genesis
But
right
like you know what I'm
there.
saying, I'm a believer of God. I always been a believer of God. I mean I'm saying like I know everybody has their own ways of thinking of things, but that's how I came up from Crump. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the basics of it right there. You know what I mean? God. That's first off. That helps me move my body. You know what I'm saying? And who I am as a person. And then Buck is you know what I mean. You got to have that. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you grow from it. You know what I mean? You have to, when I was young, you know what I'm saying? And I started crumping in this DYC, I had to jump in. And you know what I mean? People ain't going to just look at you like you're buck. You have to work for that shit, bro. You got to work for that shit, bro. If you buck, you buck. You got to work for that shit. I was working for that shit. I wasn't just like going in and people like, oh shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, this nigga nice. You got to keep working for it. And like, this nigga buck. Like, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it takes time for that. But like Crump is kingdom radically uplifted my praise, regardless of how people see it nowadays. I don't know, but like that's just where I come from. That's the beginning. That's what it is. So it's God. You know what I mean? That God helps you with how you move your body. You know how you see things. It's something superior that makes me move my body. That make me go crazy. Like I'm not even saying that's you know what I mean. That's just from the soul. You know what I mean? That's from the heart. You know what I mean? So that's how I see it.
What about you, Stanley?
That's one of the main reasons why I got into Crump was the because of God. Maybe there was I wouldn't say ignorance, but like I wanted to find God through the dance. So that was an aspect of my journey of trying to find that within myself. And I personally, for me, there's a spirit in the dance that is like undeniable. Like there's certain people who have this aura, this spirit that makes you, it's like taking you to church. You have to scream, you have to like go crazy. Like Taekwon, like I've screamed out of the top of my lungs. Taekwon doing something crazy.
Facts.
Kev doing something crazy. Anime doing something crazy. Like I got footage of you from like 2012, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like
The footage after this, y'all.
you know what I mean? Like like everyone here who has done something like I've screamed off the top of my lungs because they hit like they went super saiyan. Like that's another way I could describe it. Like another level, something that surpassed this realm. Like what I mean? It's very hard to describe. You have to be in the session to really understand. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you have to really understand it. And that's one of the main things that keeps me going back because you never know what you're going to miss if you decide to take a week off the session because somebody might hit something and you wasn't there to see it. Then it's just like, damn, I missed out. Or you might hit something. You know what I mean? So for me, it was just trying to find, myself through God, trying to have that I say that spiritual release from the things that weighed me down throughout the week, brotherhood, sisterhood, being able to be around like-minded individuals who I relate to because in certain aspects I felt like I didn't relate to a lot of people in this world outside of the dance. So the fact that I was able to grow with some of these people here, like it really has done great wonders for me, especially in my life. Yeah.